It's really great to be able to approach winter words. It was originally composed for Peter Pears in the tenor version. So it's now been put down a minor third, and it means that it's far more singable in my voice type. The range is now, I believe, from B to F, so very comfortable range. And there are a few differences between the two versions, I would say. One of which is that the mezzo voice has more of a capacity for chest register and using that warmth to colour the sound. In the tenor voice, they have the ability to falsetto, which we as mezzos don't really have. So we have to find other ways of doing that, which is an exciting challenge.
He came, or whence he came.
Britten uses the piano in this cycle to dramatise the songs and create an atmosphere that really takes you to each scene that he's creating as the cycle goes along. One of the most interesting and challenging songs in the cycle for the pianist is the seventh song, At the Railway Station, Up Way, which tells the story of a little boy who's busking on the violin. And Britten creates a violin solo line on the piano using various string effects. And this is quite an interesting one to play in the lower transposition because it's not using any longer the open strings that you would have on the violin, but the articulations are of course still the same. The opening line uses a lot of string crossing effects and double stops and the spiccato-like technique on the piano.
Smiled, the constable looked, and he smiled too, as the fiddle began to twang, and the man in the handcuffs suddenly sang with grimful glee.
Britten composed winter words in 1953, setting poems by the poet Thomas Hardy. The poems are taken from various Hardy collections, and the title was probably inspired by Hardy's collection Winter Words and Other Stories, though only one of the poems that Britten set actually comes from that collection. Britten set 10 poems to music, but in the end chose only 8 of them to go into the cycle Winter Words.
While there isn't a single musical link throughout the cycle, there is a strong literary link with all the poems being written by Thomas Hardy, but the subject matter fascinated Britten, this sense of universal temporality and connection with our consciousness. So despite Britten not using one musical gesture throughout the cycle, he finds a language within that to create this idea, this universal cosmic idea of a cycle of before life and after and time passing.